When I was a child, the desert was a world I only knew through stories and photographs my uncle would share. Towering cacti standing tall, rising still and strange beneath a clear blue sky, their shadows stretching across the sand. It was a place of mystery, adventure, a place that stirred my imagination and compelled me to connect with its landscape through photography. In 2018, I finally stepped into this world during a 2-week photography trip through Arizona, capturing as many landscapes as I possibly could. It was a moment I had dreamed of for years. After an evening capturing astrophotography just outside Page, Arizona, the idea of spending a night under the stars was captivating, and it's been an obsession of my husband's ever since. This isn't just a night camping, it's a return to a long-held fascination and the beginning of an adventure, one that will create memories we'll carry with us forever.
Well, the bay we landed the other day is, I think, about as good as any, so why don't we do that?
Perfect.
I'm going to circle the spot to the left and then come back in from the single.
All right, I'm going to stay above you and wide.
We're on a cross-country helicopter trip from California to Buffalo, New York, bringing our 2007 model rebuilt ship back home. And of course, we had to make a couple of stops along the way, and being obsessed with the desert, we met up with our friends Austin and Zoe for a night camping in Arizona. I'm dying. This is absolutely amazing. I literally fall asleep dreaming about camping in the desert and just like the stars, the cactus, like all the things. And now we're like in this riverbed about to camp. I'm so excited. Yay! Oh my god! This is so cool. It's 25 degrees, but it feels like a bit chillier than 25. Yay!
Becky literally goes to sleep dreaming about camping on a sandy surface in the desert with the stars, and I think this is exactly what she's been visualizing.
Due to weird high winds earlier in the day, we kind of pushed our departure time later into the evening. Unfortunately, that came with rushing to set up camp against the fading daylight. I really love coming to camp a little bit early to just be in the landscape and experience that and slow down. Tonight, we were in a little bit of a rush, but that was okay because I was so happy to be here. That's my bougie camp pillow. Small but mighty. These thermal rest pads we've had since we did our very first camping trip. It just so happened to fit perfectly in this tent. This is the Nemo Dragonfly Osmo bike packing tent. Picked the bike packing tent because it was a lot smaller. It fit under the seat. It was super compact and light for heli camping. We got the Nemo pillow for Chris as a pillow, and I've got a Frankenstein shredded foam pillow that I made from the extra foam from my pillow at home. And that's camp set up. Now we just gotta get our chairs. Now you're gonna be sleeping pretty close to me tonight, Chris. The night is absolutely mint. It's calm, and the temperature is like perfection, and it's, even though I'm sweating, it's pretty dry. And there's stars coming out. This is what I dream about. Like literally I fall asleep thinking about camping in situations like this. The desert has some kind of hold on me for some reason. I don't know whether it was like the mystery behind it when I was a kid and just like, I guess the elusiveness of like cactus and never being in that type of landscape growing up in Newfoundland. I'm really happy to be here. Thanks for taking me.
Thanks for coming.
Wow, it's looking cozy in here. What's the dew point? Not too bad, let me say. Not too bad at all. I'm sorry. This is not sponsored. I just really love the brand, okay? They make great shit. These are the Nemo, what are they called? Moonlight Elite backpacking chair. They're really small. Already we're seeing a massive benefit to these over our old chairs. They're a little bit smaller, they're a lot lighter, and they're fitting in like little pockets, which is fantastic. We're really heavily loaded in the heli for this trip because we are flying from California all the way back to Buffalo. We did a whole series on Chris and my channel. I'll link it up here. The helicopter we call the Millennial Falcon, but back to my channel.
What happened with your tent, man?
I haven't used it in a while. And all the elastic in the rods kind of stretched out, and so we had to improvise and tie a knot in it. But we got to figure it out, and I got our the sleeping bags that zip together so Zoe and I can snuggle. We're coming together over here.
Wow, that looks cozy as fuck in there.
With camp set up, it was finally time to hang out with our friends. Zoe and Austin pre-cooked some meat for us. They kind of took on that role of meal prep for this trip, which was really helpful because we are very heavily loaded in the helicopters. We can't fit a cooler, we don't have a fridge or anything, so we have no way to transport fresh food. And as you can probably hear, I had a little bit of a cold for this scenario, so I just wanted to stay as far away from the food as possible to not get anybody sick.
I like a log cabin. That's my favorite.
Now, camp doesn't really feel like camp until there's a fire on the go. I took it upon myself to process the wood that we brought and get the fire going while they were working on dinner, and it was a really great team effort.
No ferro rod tonight, Peggle?
No ferro rod tonight.
Call this the Bic method.
Yeah.
Top down.
Top
log
down.
cabin.
Yeah, for top.
How's it going over here?
We got our tri-tip cooking.
Cooked it last night on the barbecue.
Sir, now we're just reheating it. A little bit of water, a little bit of seasoning. Oh no, what do I do?
Oh, that's all right. It's extra protein.
Just grab it.
That's disgusting.
Don't worry, this is for you guys anyway, so.
Yeah.
That's something that's just a bit extra protein.
You guy. Oh, that one got a little toasty.
Thank you.
That's a taste.
Oh, hell yeah. There's a tortilla. These tortillas are legit. Holy shit.
We don't often get the opportunity to share camp with friends, to be able to share a meal, sit around this fire, get into some deeper conversations. It was really special to get to spend this evening together. This experience I've dreamed about for so long was heightened by great company.
Oh, we tipped it over. Amazing. And overboard. We had a dynamic rollover situation.
Did. Camping in the wash. This is why that pad that thing's on, or the footprint the thing has.
Yeah, this is the first time we've used these, and the footprint is definitely required for something like this.
Well, we just had a really nice, relaxing evening by camp in the desert by the fire. And tonight is the first night in the Nemo bikepacking tent, so we'll see how it goes. This is the smallest tent I've ever slept in. We're going to be cozied up. Hopefully you don't wake up with this cold, but I've had it for a week by now, so I think you're probably fine.
2 people in a 2-person tent.
2 people in a 2-person tent, imagine. All right, well, we'll see you in the morning for coffee, I guess. Good night.
Morning.
Good morning.
Are you cold?
I only got cold all night long. Just kidding. No, I only got cold for a little while, but I was actually pretty warm.
Welcome to my YouTube channel, Night Fright in the Flesh Edition. This is my mini camp kitchen, MSR Pocket Rocket. This was inspired by Levi Allen, by the way. Shout out to him, my buddy. We've got our pot and fuel, mugs.
Dude, that thing's like a clown car.
It is like a clown car. It's amazing what could fit in there. Oh, and a tactical lighter.
Tactical, because it's camo.
I'm a hot mess.
The Hot Mess Express.
Hot Mess Express. And now, this is more like a clown car. It's like it when the nesting dolls. In here, we got measuring cup for the freeze-dried meals, stand for fuel. And fuel.
Oh, that fit right in there, didn't it?
Perfect. Just like the glove.
We are making some pancakes, hopefully. Got our maple syrup.
100% pure.
I'm not gonna have crepes if I added too much water to this.
Who am I kidding? That's gonna burn the shit out of my mouth.
It's like a cooking show.
We got our bubbles bubbling. It's a sign of good pancakes.
Ready for some teppanyaki?
Are you gonna make the onion volcano?
Yeah.
That was I was not expecting that to go as well as it did. Wow.
Told you she was a good cook.
That's why you bring me around.
The next one I want you to just go stick on the side of their helicopter.
That wouldn't be very nice.
It's basically what the fuel guy did to me.
Yeah.
You did you dirty.
Cheers, bud. Night Fright in the Flesh edition.
It's pancakes to go with your tea over here.
Ooh. Wowee, thank you. What service?
Room service.
Reveal. Night Fright in the Flesh.
Would you consider yourself the colloquial happy camper right now?
Oh yeah.
Jesus tonight.
Yes, bye.
Your napkins, sir.
Wow.
Thank you, sir.
Such service. 5-star review. Nothing better than cast iron pancakes.
Mm-hmm.
Last night I got really cold in the middle of the night, and thankfully I threw these fleece Thermalite reactor fleece liners from Sea to Summit in the tent. I bought them for up in Moab. I didn't think I'd need to use them last night, but I did. And as soon as I put it on, instant warmth. It was perfect. Yeah, that was a good purchase. A little bit big. They're about the size of a sleeping bag, almost. Glad I had it last night.
And just like that, it was all over with. I had such an amazing time, and it really filled my cup to be able to do this on this trip, and it's just scratched the surface on what I'd really like to be doing out in the desert. It's kind of sparked this idea in my head that I might need to plan a big Southwest road trip in my truck in the next couple of years. Huge thanks to Austin and Zoe for being in my video, cooking for us, especially while I was unwell, and just being so accommodating with our ever-changing schedule. Definitely go check out Austin's aviation channel. I'll leave it in the description box below. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.